Because as the Secretary General and leader of the United Democratic Party, Hussein Dabo, set to begin his announced nationwide tour on Thursday, 20th November 2024, the party's head of media and communication has criticized the ongoing President Barrow'S Meet the People tour. Tombong Saidy describes the tour as a political gathering. While speaking on his party's nationwide tour, Tombong also said the UDP tour is set to further enhance unity and also selling the party's agenda to the Gambian people. Our reporter Yahya Jammeh tells us more of that in this report.
President Barrow Meet the People's tour continued to receive criticism from members of the opposition who believe the constitutionally mandated event is being largely politicized rather than focusing on its designated purpose. Section 222(15) of the 1997 Constitution has empowered President to undertake a nationwide tour at least twice a year in order to familiarize himself with the current condition and effects of government policies. UDP's Senior Administrative Secretary for Media and Communication is the latest to denounce the President's ongoing Meet the People's tour. Tombong Saidy, while expressing concern over the manner in which Meet the People's tour has been conducted, he emphasized that President Barrow has not met the expectation of many Gambians and the tour has been largely politicized.
Have been politicized since Jammeh's time, so it's the same trend that is continuing, and it's costing the taxpayers a lot of money. Even though it's a good idea to go and meet the people and listen to their complaints and their problems and try to find out how to resolve some of those problems. But I think the political aspect of it is gaining too much ground on the real essence of the tour. Well, for me, I think the tour, the number of delegates should be cut. One, and secondly, the amount of money being spent on the tour should be reduced. For example, for 2024, the budget is 30 million, and this new budget for 2025, it will be 50 million. So spending $50 million on a tour, I think is a waste of money. Out of that money could be diverted to the health centers, for example, to make sure that the health centers have enough drugs and medications.
Mr. Saidy, while speaking on the announced UDP nationwide tour, explained that the main purpose of the tour is to sell the party's agenda to the Gambian people and also to address some misleading statements made during President Barrow's Meet the People's tour.
The main purpose of this tour is to sell the UDP agenda to the general public, to tell them and show them what a UDP government would do different if they come to power compared to the current government. Yeah, that's going to be the main purpose of the tour. But also, there have been some misleading statements made during this president's tour. Some of those statements would be, responded to, and where rectifications are being made, they will be made. Yeah, especially something like the price of groundnut. According to the information we are having so far, the president said the same price that they bought the groundnut for last year will be the same price that they are buying the groundnut for this year, which I think is a big mistake because prices have changed since last year. Everything has changed. The prices of oil, rice, basic commodities have all gone up for the past 1 year. So it's not fair for the farmer to be paid the same amount.
According to Tombong Saidy, a UDP government will outperform the current NPP government in enhancing the country's development and living standard of Gambian people. The UDP head of media said in 2021 they outlined a 5-point agenda, and during this year tour, they will bring additional points which they intend to explain to the citizenry. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Yahya Jammeh.